Listen to Breeders, welcome to the Geek. Just my name's Steven, and today we got fancy unpackaging. Oh, there goes my nap. Was recently at GameStop and picked up some stuff. Primarily what I got is the Dragon Ball Stars Android 18. Main reason I wanted this, because just like Android 18, I usually pick up the girly figures, so heck, why not? For the most part, I've been skipping the majority of the line, although I do really need to get me Khalifa still, or Kelfla? Is that what it is? Oh no, Kale had the Broly. We're still waiting for the other ones, right? All right, so need the Kale. So I'm working on that one slowly but surely. But so 18, don't have the figure arts one, so I thought this would be hopefully at least like a cool figure. And then found the Green Ranger and Putty 2-pack with the Mighty Morphin Putty and the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger is what it says. I wanted this because just like me some Mighty Morphin. Actually, I'm almost more excited for the Putty Patrol than I have the Green Ranger, because I already got a ton as it is. Like, it's cool that it has the Jason David Frank face, and then the sword's a little bit more ornate than some of the other ones. But it's a fairly common figure to get some version of anyways. Putty, on the other hand, probably like the best option for your Putty if you want like a serious collectible. But anyways, let's get into it. I guess we'll start with 18 and then we'll move into the Green Ranger pack, because it's probably honestly the cooler one. But I don't know, I'm kind of excited for this one. Looks like we cut the tape here. Or do we want to cut at the bottom? Probably should cut at the bottom. I might want to keep the package. That's kind of a nice looking Android 18 on the side there. I seen they had a 17 there, and I was like, maybe I should get her brother. And then I realized I don't need him in my life. Because then I gotta get an Android 16, and then that just starts a whole other shebang of stuff I need to be buying. And we ain't got time for that. But female figures, always appreciate them. Surprisingly, I'll actually make more of them. Like, I granted, like, almost all the dudes are always going to be more popular. Alright, you know what? I was thinking about saving the package, but fudge it. Let's get into it. I'm lying to myself, like, that's a cool picture, but I got all those mega houses upstairs, so sadly, we don't need that. But looks like she's not twisty tied, so that's cool. Oh, we got a fancy little red ribbon outfit. Because I don't actually have one of her in just like her normal attire. Because that's actually the Mega House figure I'm actually missing. Seen some available. It's also a knockoff of it available. So, I need the legit one. Because for the most part, I'm not really that into trying to get the knockoffs. You also get 2 extra pairs of hands. You get more like energy beam hands than like open relaxed hands, which is cool. Probably gonna be using the open relaxed hands. Probably put her hands at her hip or something when I get around to actually posing the figure. Smacking into everything. But face is actually pretty nice. Got some decent detailing. I'd say a little bit on the chubbier side. At least from like front profile. Side profile is not too bad though. You get her earrings on the side. Hair seems appropriate. It's got a little bit of like bubbles here and there. Appears to be in the plastic. But for the most part, from a distance, it isn't too bad. But just like scrutinizing the detail, could have been a little cleaner. Coat looks nice. Again, you got the red ribbon on the back. Decent amount of play there. Not too much forward and back. Kind of feels like ratchet joints. But she's got a... Jeez, man. Look at that posability. Can't really complain about that. Like, we can get her in quite a few poses that we need her. Waist articulation, skirt looks pretty nice. You can kind of fold it forward and back a little bit. So decent amount of play there. Of course, we have to do the shot. Some rotation there. Double jointed knees. Love to see it. Decent foot articulation with her boots. Yeah, not too shabby. Like, again, there's like some imperfections here and there. Like, you can see kind of like a little line mark there. There's the snip marks from the mold. So for the most part, nothing super crazy. But like nicely designed detailing. I actually kind of like the head sculpt. Like, for the most part, a lot of the head sculpts for the Dragon Ball stars are, like, serviceable, but not great. While her, like, straight on front profile is pretty nice. It's just kind of like when you turn her, it just seems like her cheeks kind of stick out a little bit. But she always kind of had a tiny face to begin with, and God, that forehead. But yeah, pretty neat. Like the hand accessories. Probably gonna have her like this for the most part on the shelf. Just kind of turn the head a little bit. It's just kind of weird because I've been buying all those Mega House figures, and like she's probably like the closest thing to being anime accurate that I have in my collection. It's a little bit sad. Alright, get you out of the way. Some serious business with our Rangers. Actually, I'll be a little nicer to you. We'll put you on the other shelf. Alright, Putty Patrol! We'll mess around with the Green Ranger first. Because again, more excited about the putty than anything. Kinda looks like getting some of the same effects though. Which I kind of noticed with some of the other waves they've been popping up, showing images of like what they come with. And it looks like we're going to get quite a bit of reused accessories. Holy crap, is he in there? Oh, he's got a little blade arm. Oh, that's... I don't know how that works. It's also backwards. Can that rotate? Do we have the... Alright. I see. It looks like maybe I gotta pop that off. How does that not rotate? Let's put that back on right. There we go. Because I'm like, that's a thumb, right? I'm not crazy. That's supposed to be a thumb. Those are fingers. Alright, cool. Moving on. We get smashy club hand. Get gripping hand. Where it went? I guess we'll find that here in a minute. Let's get a little effect piece. Go on the tip of the blade. Sadly, don't get it for this. It would have been kind of neat maybe to have some way of having like a smashing kind of effect. So he's hitting and it makes the sparks, you know, as per the TV show. Green Ranger. Already got a few, well, one Jason David Frank had from the White Ranger set, but still nice to see. Still pretty well done, like, you can almost tell that it's him. Almost. Not perfect, though. Get a little effects piece. Oh, I guess it is a little different than Lord Zed. I'll probably grab him here so you guys can see. Get some... Get some posing hands. That's a weird hand. Is this supposed to be like a gripping hand? I imagine that's supposed to be like some random martial arts hand. Then karate chop hand. Get the Sword of Darkness, which actually has a white handle and the little... I don't know what to call that. the string on the end of the sword. It looks cool. Get the Dragon Dagger. Maybe. Got some green on it. It's got some gold. You can actually see the emblem, which is nice. Green Ranger out here. Which for the most part, like I said previously, like I've been liking this line a lot actually, because you can see even here it has a lot of like the suit folds that you don't really get with a lot of the other, at least the stateside Power Ranger lines, because usually a lot of those are a little bit more stylized, muscular. But with the Hasbro ones, like, I've just been like thoroughly impressed. Like, not sometimes like not the cleanest. Don't get me wrong. Like these things aren't perfect. Like, oh god, that elbow! I just realized I might have some problems. It's got a bit of a weird bend to it. Can we achieve double joint? We can. Probably gonna have to heat that up, but I sort of have an option. Also, the green looks like it's slightly off color. But kind of like Lord said, like some of the plasticking wasn't quite consistent between certain parts of the body. Yeah, oh man, that elbow's a little bit on the rough side. Sadly, it wasn't like I had options of what I bought. Like, he was the only one. So, like I said, I'm hoping a little bit of heat kind of straighten that out a bit. But the rest of it's nice. Got the morpher on the chest, or sorry, waistline here. Dragon Dagger fit into the holster there. Legs look nice. Got his boots. A little bit of an extra gap on this side, but nothing too crazy. Thankfully the hands are on the looser side. Kind of wish you maybe would have like double gripping hands. Because you get karate chop hand and then like the pinching finger, which sort of holds that. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. This is for the flute. So you can play that. Heh. Can I keep using that excuse like I'm tired? I'm just tired in every video. So, yeah, don't mind me. We're learning. We're learning about this toy as we go along. But articulation's nice. Actually, articulation's pretty insane on this. Kind of wish this was maybe a little bit more of a bright gold. It's kind of a little bit on the duller side. I do like that it's on its own little separate piece, though. So if you really wanted to, you could pop the shield off and maybe use this on some of the other Rangers, which is actually kind of awesome, especially if you're missing out on some of like the San Diego Comic-Con versions or even the Walgreens Black Ranger. Like, there's a way of getting this off. Granted, probably need a lot of heat. Also, is that neck on backwards? There's a line there that I don't think is supposed to be. Hold on. Actually, you don't have that line, period. So, I don't know. I'll also look up on the top shelf. Yeah, that definitely is not Lord Zed's special beam attack. But you can put that on the sword. Gives you a nice little electric look to it. Overall, pretty nice. Like they still like a little bit on the muscular side. At least the way Mold makes it look, but I'm still so impressed that this has like a shoulder joint that goes in and out. Like this thing's easily as articulated as a figure art, which is insane for a $20 action figure. Then for the buddy, you get the little center thing on the chest. Face looks pretty nice. A little bit on the clean side. Could maybe use a little bit of gray over top of that to give it a little nice wash. Actually, it's kind of over the figure in general, but for the most part, it's just like, again, nice clean putty. You got a bath. Hands look nice. Need to find that gripping hand. Oh, I see it. And just as easily, we have lost it again. All right, so grippy hand for the bladed side. Rock hand for opposite side. So for the right hand. And again, you just kind of... This one's... It's definitely on the stiff side. Like, I figured you'd be able to... Yeah, it's like... You can rotate it. But... Oh, there we go. Just takes a little bit of a pop. But you just kind of pull them off in order to swap out the bits. So, you kind of lose I guess it's pretty much the same amount of articulation. Like, you don't get the hand, like... whoop-de-doo. So, it's a little bit sadder. But then again, for the most part, I'm probably just going to pose them with both of these unless I ended up managing to get a hold of more putties. Because it would be nice if they did like an army builder kind of thing. So you can have quite a few putties to go along with your Rangers. Because, of course, you need something to beat up on, right? But the rest of the outfits look good. Again, you get kind of the same suit marks on the figure. I'm kind of wondering if they're the same suit marks. That looks pretty darn close, if I do say so myself. You can even see like the wrinkles right there. Opposite side. Yeah, for the most part, like the chest is pretty much where I don't feel like I'm getting the same. Oh, actually, you know what? No, that look. It kind of lifts up a little bit there, but then again, I kind of see it on there as well. Which one surprised me? Like those Katukus are near identical. It's mainly just like the comics save money, it keeps the figures inexpensive. Then for the most part, like the wrinkles are gonna look the same between most of them anyways. It's not like the suit's gonna hug them differently. So I kind of give it a pass on that. I just really like seeing the suit detail to begin with. But probably major nitpick. Buddy. Kind of wish it was a little bit more on the dirty side, but for the most part, pretty standard set. But if you guys come across this and you guys are into Power Rangers, definitely recommend picking it up. Especially like, get a little beam effects, you get extra heads, hands. Like, you don't really get to see this too often with a lot of stateside toys, especially like with this much range of articulation. Usually that's reserved for a lot of more of the figure arts variety. Between the two of these, I kind of like, yeah, I like these a little bit better than the Android 18. Like, Android 18 is cool, but get a party. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below which ones you guys prefer. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. We got Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and Patreon. Did I say that already? Hope I didn't. But if you guys want to keep up with the video channel and also help donate, greatly would appreciate it. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.